All right, we got a couple hockey dudes here hanging with us. DraftKings contributor Geoff Ulrich. We got Rotowire's AJ Scholz. Guys, NHL opening face-off. Thanks for being here for it. Stanley Cup final recap right now. The Lightning, they opened the season, right, as the favorite to win the Stanley Cup, plus 650 along with Colorado. So for the second consecutive year, they get the job done, defeating the Canadiens 1-0 in Game 5 on Wednesday night. So Lightning does strike twice. What's your main takeaway from the Lightning's championship run, Jeffrey?
Just that, I think you can start to put this team in terms of success and just skill and everything. And in the same vein as some of the other teams that we've seen win multiple Stanley Cups. The Detroit Red Wings certainly come to mind when I think about the Tampa Bay Lightning. I'm talking about the Detroit Red Wings from the 90s, with Yzerman and Fedorov, highly skilled players up front, like with Stamkos, Nikita Kucherov, really good goaltending in the back end and a stud as well on defense. This is just a team that, it looks the part, and they finally got there. It took them a couple years, but all things considered, I definitely was guilty of discounting them this year because I just felt the injury to Kucherov and Stamkos coming back from injury was going to be too much for them to overcome. But they played this well, and I think that's the biggest thing. Tampa is the class of the league, and there's some other pretenders out there, but there's clearly only one king right now.
AJ, how much credit are you giving Tom Brady for the Lightning winning the Cup twice in 10 months?
I guess there's something in the water down there, that's right. For sure. You had the Rays nearly pull off the whole sports sweep for the city of Tampa Bay there. So I think the biggest thing is, to use a famous quote, they are who we thought they were. They're an offensive firepower up front. They've got solid defensemen, both defensive defensemen, offensive defensemen. And look, they've got the best goaltender in hockey right now in Andre Vasilevsky. I think there's no arguing that at all. So they did everything that they would be expected to do. I know, like Geoff, I had concerns about what sort of Kucherov we were going to get coming back. But at the end of the day, he was the player that he was last postseason, and they just continued to roll.